आप लोग। आज के इस वीडियो में हम ब्लड ब्लड कंपोजिशन और ब्लड फिजियोलॉजी के बारे में बात करेंगे। आइए देखते हैं ब्लड है क्या। व्हाट इज ब्लड? तो ब्लड इज ए फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू। ब्लड इज ए फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू फाउंड इन आवर बॉडी। लिखा है ब्लड इज ए फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू बिकॉज it connects all parts of body with each other. It is about 6 liter or 5 liter in normal human body. Normal human being में blood का जो amount होता है वो 5 to 6 liter होता है. It makes 8% part of total body weight. The 8% part of total body weight are made by blood. Blood contains 60% part fluid part called plasma and remaining 40% part of blood is blood cells or blood corpuscles. The blood cells are RBC, WBC and blood platelets. These three parts of blood are called blood cells or blood corpuscles. The blood group are given by Karl Landsteiner, whereas the William Harvey was called as father of blood circulation. Okay. Now the function of blood. The main function of blood is helps in transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay. Next, the blood is also helps in transportation of food and waste products in different parts of body. Blood is also helps in distribution of hormone, enzymes, vitamins and minerals etc. It regulates the body temperature, means the body temperature is also regulated by blood. Blood provides resistance to our body against the infectious disease or pathogen. Blood platelets helps in blood clotting or blood coagulation when injury occurs. Means the blood makes a clot when bleeding occurs after the injury. Okay. Now the composition of blood. You know the blood makes 40% blood divided into 60% part and 40% part. The 40% part of blood is called blood cells or blood corpuscles, whereas the 60% part of blood is called plasma. Means the fluid part of blood, 60% fluid part of blood is called plasma. 90% part of blood is water. प्लाज्मा का 90% पार्ट क्या होगा? वाटर होगा. बट द 10% पार्ट ऑफ प्लाज्मा आर dissolved substance. In dissolved substance, in 10% part of dissolved substance, inorganic substance and organic substance are formed. Chloride ion, bicarbonate ion, phosphate ion, sulfate ion, sodium ion, calcium ion, magnesium ion are acts as inorganic substance of blood plasma, whereas fibrinogen, albumin, globulin, etc. are acts as organic substance of blood plasma. Means the blood plasma carries organic and inorganic substances. Fibrin is the protein found in blood. Okay. Next, blood cells. Blood cells are mainly three types: RBC, WBC and blood platelets. RBC is also called erythrocyte cell. RBC stands for red blood cells because they have hemoglobin. The shape of RBC are biconcave, nucleus are absent. The lifespan of RBC is 120 days. It contains hemoglobin and helps in transportation of oxygen. It becomes biconcave in shape. Next, WBC or stands for white blood cells. It is also called leukocyte cell because of they have lack of hemoglobin. It becomes large in size, nucleus present, hemoglobin are absent, so its color becomes white. Lifespan of WBC is about 7 days. It produces antibody to improve immunity the body against infectious disease. Leukocytes or WBC are mainly two types, agranulocyte and granulocytes. Monocytes and lymphocytes are the example of agranulocytes. It forms 30% part of total WBC, whereas acidophils, neutrophils and basophils are called granulocyte, which makes 70% part of total WBC. Okay. This is the structure of monocytes. They have unlobed nucleus and clear cytoplasm. This is the structure of lymphocyte. They have a small lobed nucleus and clear cytoplasm. This is the structure of structure of acidophils. They have curved or bilobed nucleus, whereas neutrophils have horseshoe-shaped nucleus found in their cytoplasm. The basophils have spherical nucleus. The percentage of basophils in normal human being is 0.01%. Means increase the number of basophils are harmful to us. Lymphocyte and monocyte produce antibody which fight against the infectious disease or pathogen. You can say the monocyte, lymphocyte are called granulocyte, agranulocyte, whereas acidophils, neutrophils and basophils are called granulocyte. Agranulocyte forms 30% part of total blood, whereas 70% part of total WBC are granulocyte. Next, thrombocyte. Thrombocyte is also called blood platelets. Blood platelets. It have irregular in shape. They are small and irregular shape. Nucleus are formed. It helps in blood clotting when injury occur. Okay. Now we are discuss to formation of blood. Okay. Okay students. अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे blood formation. What is the blood formation? Term hemopoiesis. Hemopoiesis क्या है? What is hemopoiesis? The process of formation of blood is called hemopoiesis. लिखा है the process of blood formation is called hemopoiesis, and the organ which involved in blood formation are called hemopoietic organ. The question here, what is hemopoietic organ? So those organ which makes blood, which helps in blood formation are called hemopoietic organs. Kidney, bone marrow, lymph node, lymphatic vessels and spleen, liver are acts as hemopoietic organ. Okay. Here you can see a chart. इस चार्ट के माध्यम से आप ये जान सकते हैं कि आरबीसी के फॉर्मेशन को क्या बोलते हैं, डब्ल्यूबीसी के फॉर्मेशन को क्या बोलते हैं, उसकी संख्या बढ़ती है तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं. मीन्स यू आर एबल टू डिफाइन डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स लाइक एज दिस ब्लड. लिखा है फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लड. द ब्लड फॉर्मेशन, द प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लड इज कॉल्ड hemopoiesis. As like the formation of RBC, the formation of RBC is called erythropoiesis. You know RBC is also called erythrocyte, WBC is also called leukocyte, and blood platelet is also called thrombocyte. Formation of WBC is called leukopoiesis. Formation of blood platelet is called thrombopoiesis. When the amount of blood are increases in our body, that condition is called hemocytosis. Means increase the concentration of blood in our body is called hemocytosis. Increase the number of RBC in the blood is called erythrocytosis. Increase the number of WBC in blood is called leukocytosis, whereas increase the number of blood platelets in blood is called thrombocytosis. Okay. Next things, when the concentration, when the amount of blood are decreases in our body, that condition is called hemocytopenia. Hemocytopenia means blood cells are decreasing in number. Hemocytosis, blood cells are increases in the number. RBC, in decrease the number of RBC in our blood is called erythrocytopenia. Decrease the number of WBC in the blood is called leukocytopenia. Whereas decrease the number of blood platelets is called thrombocytopenia. Okay, RBC, WBC and thrombocytes, all the content of blood are synthesized by these organs: kidney, bone marrow, lymph node, spleen, liver. So these parts of body are called hemopoietic organ. Okay, अब हम लोग पढ़ेंगे ब्लड ग्रुप. ब्लड ग्रुप वाज फर्स्टली डिस्कवर्ड बाय कार्ल लैंड स्टीनर. सबसे पहले ब्लड ग्रुप की खोज कौन किया था? कार्ल लैंड स्टीनर ने इन 1901. There are four kinds of blood group are found in human being. The inheritance of blood group takes place by a gene I, which have three alleles and are able to inherit blood groups in next generation. So you can see a chart. This part of chart is represents blood group, and this part of chart is called determination of blood group. Okay, here blood group of four types: A, B, AB, O. Blood group A have antigen A, antibody B. B have antigen B, antibody A. Blood group AB have both antigen, but no, there is no any antibody. And blood group O have no antigen, but both antibody are present. You can say, due to presence of both antigen and absence of both antibody, the blood group AB is called universal receiver. Whereas due to absence of both antigen and due to presence of both antibody A and B, the blood group O are called universal donor. Okay, you can also determine the blood group on the basis of their alleles. When the alleles IA, IA or IAIO present, then the person have blood group A. If the alleles IB, IB or IBIO are present, then the person have blood group B. If both alleles IA, IB are present, then the person have blood group AB. If both the alleles IA, IB are absent, then the person have blood group O. Means the gene, blood group gene I have three alleles: IA, IB, IO. So IA and IB alleles are dominant over the alleles IO. Okay, so you can determine the blood group on the basis of their antigen, antibody, and on the basis of their alleles. Now we will discuss the determination of blood group. बेटा मार्केट में एंटी सीरम मिलता है. यू कैन परचेज द एंटी सीरम फ्रॉम द मार्केट. देयर आर थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ एंटी सीरम आर फाउंड इन मार्केट, दैट इज एंटी सीरम ए, एंटी सीरम बी, एंटी सीरम डी. ओके, इसमें क्या होता है, एक पर्सन के ब्लड को तीन स्लाइड पे अलग अलग लीजिए. फर्स्ट स्लाइड पे आप एंटी सीरम ए डालिए, बी स्लाइड पे एंटी सीरम बी डालिए और डी स्लाइड पे एंटी सीरम डी डालिए. ओके, एक ही पर्सन के ब्लड को तीन अलग अलग स्लाइड पे लेकर के तीनों स्लाइड पे फर्स्ट पे ए एंटी सीरम, बी सेकंड पे बी और थर्ड पे डी एंटी सीरम आपको डालना है. अब इसके बेस पे हम देखेंगे कौन सा ब्लड ग्रुप होगा. इफ द blood of a person or makes clot with anti-serum A and there is no mixed clot with anti-serum B and D, then the person has blood group A negative. Okay, if the blood of a person makes clot with anti-serum B and D and there is no mixed clot with anti-serum A, then the person has blood group B positive. When the blood of a person makes clot with both anti-serum A and B and does not mix clot with anti-serum D, then the person has blood group AB negative. Whereas if the person does not mix a clot with anti-serum A and anti-serum B, means their blood or mixed clot with only anti-serum D, then the person has blood group O positive. You can say if the blood of a person is not mixed a clot with any kinds of anti-serum, then they have blood group O negative. यहाँ पे कहने का मतलब ये है बेटा, अगर उसका ब्लड एंटी सीरम डी के साथ क्लॉट करेगा तो वो पॉजिटिव होगा, नहीं करेगा तो नेगेटिव होगा। और ए एंटी सीरम के साथ क्लॉट करने पे वो ब्लड ग्रुप ए बताएगा, बी के साथ एंटी क्लॉट करेगा तो ग्रुप बी बताएगा, और अगर ए और बी दोनों के साथ क्लॉट करेगा तो वो ब्लड ग्रुप क्या बताएगा, ए बी। जैसे यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं किसी पर्सन का ब्लड ए और बी दोनों एंटी सीरम के साथ क्लॉट किया और डी के साथ नहीं किया तो उसको हम ए नेगेटिव बोलेंगे। ओके, और अगर उसका ब्लड केवल ओ एंटी सीरम डी के साथ क्लॉट किया तो वो ओ पॉजिटिव हो गया, किसी के साथ नहीं करेगा तो वो ओ नेगेटिव हो जाएगा। ओके, इस तरह से हम मार्केट से एंटी सीरम लेके हम अपना ब्लड ग्रुप डिटरमाइन कर सकते हैं, हमारा कौन सा ब्लड ग्रुप होगा। ओके, इस तरह से हम लोग एंटी ब्लड ग्रुप और ब्लड ग्रुप डिटर्मिनेशन के बारे में जान जाते हैं, इसकी स्टडी करते हैं। स्टूडेंट्स, आइए अब हम लोग आरबीसी, डब्ल्यूबीसी, ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स, ब्लड और लिम्फ में क्या डिफरेंसेस होते हैं इसके बारे में स्टडी करते हैं। ओके, आरबीसी आर सर्कुलर आर बाइकॉन्केव इन शेप, डब्ल्यूबीसी आर राउंडेड आर इरेगुलर इन शेप, whereas blood platelets are irregular in shape, they are found in fragments in the plasma. RBC have no nucleus, nucleus are absent in RBC. WBC are nucleated, whereas the blood platelets are often without nucleus. The cytoplasm of RBC contains hemoglobin, so its color becomes red. Okay, the red color of blood are due to presence of hemoglobin in RBC. The WBC are colorless due to absence of hemoglobin in their cytoplasm. The cytoplasm of blood platelets is also colorless due to absence of any pigment like as hemoglobin. RBC transport oxygen and a least amount of carbon dioxide. The WBC protect the body against disease infection by production of antibody. The blood platelets are helps in blood coagulation or blood clotting when injury occurs. The RBC stands for red blood cells. It is also called erythrocyte cell. WBC stands for white blood cells and are also called leukocyte cell. The blood platelets is also called thrombocyte cell. Okay. Now difference between blood and lymph. Blood क्या है? Blood is a red color. Blood becomes red color due to presence of hemoglobin. Lymph are slightly yellowish in color, in which hemoglobin are not found. Blood contains RBC, WBC and blood platelets. The lymph contains only white blood cells or leukocyte cell or WBC. Fibrin, protein or fibrinogen are present in blood. It is not found in lymph. The blood flow rapid in blood vessels, means the blood flow in blood vessels, whereas the lymph flow slow in lymph vessels. The blood flow is bidirectional. The blood flow is bidirectional, means from heart to organ and organ to heart, whereas the flow of lymph is unidirectional, means from tissue to heart only. Blood are synthesized by hemopoietic organ like as bone marrow, kidney, spleen, etc. Whereas lymph are synthesized by lymph vessels and lymphatic gland, etc. Okay, इस तरह से हम लोग आरबीसी, डब्ल्यूबीसी, ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स, ब्लड और लिम्फ में डिफ्रेंशिएट कर सकते हैं। और इस तरह से अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है, इफ़ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम, उसको कमेंट बॉक्स में आप भेजिए। मैं उसका रिप्लाई ज़रूर दूंगा। पढ़िए, मस्त रहिए, खुश रहिए। ओके, थैंक यू।